right, we are about 30 miles from the farm show, and I just wanted to ask Dad what he's most looking forward to seeing at this farm show.
Probably how huge it's going to be.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty big show. This is our first time going.
Sounds like it's going to be a pretty big show. So
I'm looking forward to seeing the new quad track. I'm looking forward to seeing what New Holland has to offer. I haven't really heard anything from them.
It could be exciting to see what the new stuff's coming out and how big this farm days are.
I think it's going to blow your mind. Some of the technology you're going to see.
It's going to be huge.
Yeah. So we're at the New Holland booth, and we have a 9.90 behind us with a 45-foot draper head on. So what do you think, Ed? Is this what you started with when you started combining?
Not quite. Not quite.
How big was the
we
the
had
combine?
a Massey Harris with a 6 or 8 foot head on it.
So this is just a little bit bigger.
Yeah, it's a little bit bigger.
This does automation, okay, and it has the Raven grain cart. It'll drive the grain cart for you, which is super cool. I think that's something I would love. You can just put somebody in the grain cart tractor, and then the combine will take over the grain cart.
Brady would lose his job.
Well, no, he would still have to drive it.
Yeah.
It's not fully autonomous,
Okay.
but once you pull up next to the grain cart,
Then-
or next to the combine, the grain cart gets taken over by the combine. So super awesome. And I think we're going to talk to Curtis later. So let's go check out some more equipment. Okay, what sprayer did you start out with when you started farming?
500 gallon Miller Pro.
500 gallon, that's a pull type. So this is slightly bigger. This is a 310.
We had a 45 foot boom on ours.
This says 100. This is a 120 foot boom, and it's got PWM nozzles. It's got vision auto guidance. It also has row guidance with radar sensors on the tires. Let's go check out this fill station. You should see this. This thing is crazy. It's got 5 height sensors. Okay, so you can come here and you can fill up. We got a fully digital display. You can rev the engine. You can agitate more or less. You can raise and lower the boom, and you can also wash your hands and blow out the boom from here. It's got an onboard air system, 3-inch fill, rinse tank, obviously. Really cool thing. Here's your guidance when you're in tall corn or tall beans, and it takes the best of both of them on each wheel, from what he said. So that's awesome.
Pretty impressive.
And it raises all the way to 76 inches.
Oh, wow.
So let's go check out some more stuff. Okay, let's check out this T9. I don't know what it is, but it's a T9. Is this similar to the tractor you started plowing with when you were like, what, 13?
Yeah,
Not quite? So what do we got here? We got 800 duals on a T9 580. So you got 580 horsepower here.
Yep.
What do you think of this one?
It's a beast. Big beast.
It's a beast, that's all he says?
Yep.
Okay. There's nothing else?
Looks nice.
It looks nice. Okay.
Pretty impressive.
Okay, T8s. This is my jam right here, a T8. Everybody knows I like T8s. What do you think of this?
No, that's impressive tractor. Yes, it is.
Okay, hold on, let me turn around. So not much has changed on the T8s from last year. The lighting package is a little bit different, it looks like, but everything else seems to be about the same. The cab has been majorly upgraded a couple years ago, I think 2020. Super awesome creature comforts in the cab. I really like that. What do you think of the cab?
It's an impressive cab. It's a lot of vision. You can see much better out of this one.
Okay,
A lot
yeah.
more vision.
He's not real talkative. He might be tired from walking around all day, but that's okay. All right, let's check out this brand new T8 410 cab. Okay, this is a power shift. We have all soft touch buttons here, which is like a huge upgrade. Like if you have been in an old cab to a new cab, this is a major upgrade. We have the IntelliView 12, which is awesome. Just a lot more creature comforts in here than the previous cab. The seat swivel is like way better. I wonder if it has a massaging seat. Let's check. Now, I don't know. I'd have to ask somebody that knows more. But the cab has been upgraded majorly. Like way more intelligence, automation, something like that. I don't know. Way more technology in this cab. Buttons are way nicer. Everything's laid out really nice. I wish I had one. All right, so we have a whole bunch of people over there we'll try to avoid. PLM Connect. There's an electric tractor here, a T4 electric tractor. All right, let's go check this out. Look at this. Now this would work awesome in our ginseng fields. Look at this thing. This is like a specialty crop tractor, 120 horse, TS6 series. Let's jump on this thing. Actually, you jump up there. Don't fall. That's like way too tall, but we would have to physically shorten it in order to get into the ginseng fields. But it's possible. I wonder if this is for like grapes or specialty crops of some sort. That's pretty cool. That doesn't have auto steer, so I'm not sure how to drive it. Woo, woo. Just a little FR920 action. This is like probably 900 and some horse, 850 horse.
At least.
This is what looks to be a V8 in here. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't even know. Yeah. That thing's huge. I bet you this could chew some corn and hay. Wow. 10? All right, let's take a look at this T4 electric tractor. But first, let's ask Dad what he thinks about electric tractors. Hey, Slowpoke. Did you ever think you'd see the day that you would see an electric tractor?
No, never. Not like that, compact like that.
Well, it's here.
It's here.
This is like a 75 horse, all electric tractor. Let's go look at the charger. Looks like we got 2 hydraulic remotes. There's our charger. The cab looks pretty standard. Like it's a nice little loader tractor. It looks like a nice little loader tractor.
Yes, it does.
All right, I've never been in one of these high-speed windrowers. Do you want to go in there? Not really? Come on, Dad. He's getting tired on me.
It's like my 2450 New Holland, about the same thing.
So we have a 1996
Yep.
2450 New Holland Haybine, right? Oh, this is identical.
It's identical.
No, it's not. It's not. This is, dude. I bet you could cut some hay with this thing.
Yeah, I'm sure with the head on there, you.
Yeah, full IntelliView display. Whew. Bet you could cut hay at 25 miles an hour. Dad, if we got one of these things, okay, you could cut all 30 acres in 15 minutes.
Yeah, you could. Impressive, yep.
He's tired. Do we have auto guidance on this thing? That specific one does not. That's awesome. All right, so I told you guys I'd find somebody that knows a lot more than me, and this is Curtis
Yes,
from
Curtis.
New Holland, right? And you are like the combine guy.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm product marketing manager for the combines for
Yep.
for New Holland, North America.
So we had a chance to talk earlier, and I was up there like talking to everybody. I just wanted to kind of let everybody know what's kind of new in this 9.90.
Yeah, definitely. So this is our model year 24 9.90, and it's got some new styling on the body panels. We've got a couple new seat options in the cab, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
We've got our full leather option up
It
in
is
here.
sweet.
Yeah, it's a nice seat. This combine is also equipped with our IntelliSense automation system, which for model year 24 on 990s and 1090s is standard equipment.
Okay.
Still an option on all the lower models than that.
What are guys going to do in the future when they just only have ever run those, and then they don't know how to set the machine?
It's a good question.
It
It's a
is.
good
It will-
question.
time will tell.
We're just going to lose that
Yeah,
knowledge.
yeah, like those
entirely.
guys will be gone.
Entirely. Yep.
But that's awesome. I have been around those machines, and they are just
Yep. They
spot
do.
on.
They do a stellar job,
Yeah,
and it's
they do.
just all day long. Evaluating the condition and changing it according to
Yeah.
the kind of the quality. What you're looking for in losses and grain damage and sample all that stuff.
And I guess one thing I wanted to say, so when I first heard of this technology coming out, I'm like, okay, well, you punch in your crop and it just makes your adjustments.
Yep.
It's a lot more than that. It's like it makes adjustments in field, like during your pass, like if
Yep.
it's thicker, thinner, heavier load, less load, like it's impressive.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, we're looking at the rotor performance. We're looking at the cleaning system performance, both with the traditional rotor and sieve loss sensors. We've added some sieve pressure sensors that tell us more about what kind of sieve loss we have.
Wow.
It makes it smart enough to make the right decisions. We've
Sure.
got the grain cam on the grain elevator over there that tells us what we've got for grain damage as well as for foreign matter, and so we can adjust
Holy cow.
everything according to that. So it's a pretty impressive impressive feature when you get it all set up right.
Question. So that the yield monitor, like that plate, impact plate, it used to be an impact plate.
So we still have the yield monitor
Okay.
impact plate. What you looked at over there was our NutriSense crop analysis sensor.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So that's we've had it available as a DIA, an after
Okay.
kind of a dealer installation. After the build for model year 24, we're making it available from the factory.
Okay.
And so what that NutriSense sensor can do for you is it can evaluate nutrient composition of the grain, things like protein and starch and that sort of
Okay.
thing, which is interesting in a couple of ways. Number one, like if you're growing wheat, depending on which market you're selling it into, sometimes there's a premium or a dockage according to what the protein content is. So you can use that, monitor that as you're going through the field to see,
Right.
how the protein is changing. Maybe it may allows you to make some harvest decisions of how you're going to harvest the field, where you're going to send it to bin
Right.
it, send stuff different directions.
Instead of getting the phone call as the truckers at the
Yeah.
well, they won't take that.
Yeah, right.
so-
Below the limit, we're
Yeah,
going to get down.
yeah. No,
What do you
that's
want to do
awesome.
with it?
Yeah.
Yep. So the other place that I see it potentially going in the future is we know, for example, that there's a correlation between protein content and available nitrogen during the growing season.
Sure.
So now, as we run this NutriSense crop analysis system, it's mapping as you go through the field, just like your yield and your moisture.
Sure.
So now, you get to the end of the season, you're checking those maps, and you're comparing it against your yield, against your soil, your grid sampling maps, that sort of a thing. And it gives us one more layer of data that we can look at, to be just that much smarter about how we manage our inputs for the coming years, right? And you kind of continue to stack that data year over year, and you just learn more and more about your fields and how you can really optimize your production.
And as a farmer, so like as you start to gather this data, you just realize how important this really is, like long term,
Yep.
like the decisions you're making on your fields, and
Definitely.
it's really a big deal
Yep.
gathering that information. So that's really, really cool.
Yep.
So what about that grain cart stuff?
Yeah,
Like that
yeah.
really intrigues me. I
Yeah.
love that.
So here at the show this week, Raven has introduced what they call Raven Cart Automation, and it's a new feature that they've brought to the market. And basically, it creates a sync between the combine and the grain cart tractor, and it's set up so that you can put up to 6 vehicles on one of those systems.
Oh, cool.
Any combination of combines and grain cart tractors, up to 6 vehicles.
Yeah. Okay.
And basically, it's a radio frequency transmission between the two, where the combine becomes kind of the leader, and it sends its speed and position information to the tractor, such that the tractor now can be controlled in terms of speed and position.
Okay.
And so the grain cart driver
sitting
just
back.
kind of sitting back. There's no more of that yelling
Yeah.
over the radio.
Oh, come
what
on,
are you doing? Speed up.
It's
slow
not going to be
down,
any
left.
fun.
So and now the combine driver has control either via a control knob up there,
Yeah.
or through the screen, and he can nudge that grain cart out or in or forward or backward to fill that thing up.
awesome.
We had an opportunity to run it some earlier this summer in kind of a demo state, and it's a really cool
That's-
feature. I'm looking forward to it, and I know everybody says I can drive a grain cart just fine, but I think it's a lot of other technology. Once you have it, you get a little
It's
bit
really
spoiled on
sweet.
it,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it really, especially when everybody's getting tired, harvest has been long,
Right.
that sort of a thing. Maybe you got somebody that's less experienced in there. It really, I think it has some really good opportunity.
I think so,
that's,
too.
That's available really for orders starting now. It would be an after
Okay.
sales installation.
Okay. Could you do it on an older machine?
We can go back to, I believe it's model year 15 on the combines. The tractors need to be the PLM
Sure.
intelligence compatible, just so that they're able to talk
Yep.
to each other.
So it's possible to go back a few
Yep,
years,
yeah,
which
we can go
is
back.
nice.
Yep,
So it's not
yep,
from
yep.
here moving forward.
Right,
so
right. So that's something I'm really excited about.
yeah,
to see.
I'm excited too. I really want to get in the field with something like that. That'd
Yeah.
be cool because I'm the combine guy.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm
definitely.
the yell. I'm the
You're
guy
not the guy
yelling.
what are you doing?
Yeah,
What are you doing?
where are you
Yeah.
going? Like
Yeah.
we just lost
So-
20 bushel. So,
Yep.
yeah,
That's good.
But
That's going to be good.
awesome.
That's gonna be good.
Well, appreciate it, Curtis.
yeah, absolutely. It's nice
And,
talking with you, Adam.
We'll
Thanks
probably
for
see you next year. hopefully.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, definitely. Come on back.
yeah, we will.
Glad to have you.
All right. Okay, this is a brand new 9.90. We still have IntelliViews in here. We have dual IntelliViews. This has the Raven grain cart control. So Cab has been designed a little bit differently than the one I'm used to. There's some more storage back here, which is really awesome. It went to like black fabric. Seems a little cooler. What's this? Just tons of storage. The lighting system seems to be like all CAN bus now, which is really cool. You can kind of control your lights. I should probably talk to somebody that knows a lot more about this. There's like this huge cooler right here. Seems to be pretty awesome. This is like fully automated. This has the automation option, and it has an upgraded joystick handle, kind of like a T8 CVT. So I'd be used to something like this. And I wish they would just drop it off at my farm. I wish they would just drop it off at our farm, but I don't think they're going to. Okay, I know this moves. Oh, sweet. You can just slide this out of the way. That is awesome. We got ourselves a nice little 45-foot McDon in front of it. Bet you I can cut 100 acres of wheat, which is all we grow really, pretty quickly. From here, if I left right now, if somebody gave me the key, I could leave right now. I could make it home in 2 days. I'm pretty sure. And I probably won't have to stop for fuel if they have enough in here. Sweet. What do you think? I bet you there's a cooler under here. Oh, guys. Cooler. I want one. All right, this thing's definitely sweet. I could get used to this. Kind of cool because we got all yellow paint scheme and we have new decals. I'll go show you those. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, because really the paneling looks the same, if I just like order that decal right there and then these main decals, I feel like I could get a brand new combine. What do you think? And then if I wanted, I could up a class just by getting some new stickers. From a 8090 to a 9.90 with some new vinyl sticker. Question for you. Do you think a blue Power Edition combine would be cool?
Yeah, I would think so. It would be different.
All blue power, like that metallic blue.
It'd be kind of neat.
I don't know how it'd match with the head, but I mean, I bet you we could get it done. All right, Dad, it is 5:37. What did you think?
It was pretty awesome day.
Pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome. Pretty.
We got to hang out with New Holland all day.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. We did make a quick buzz around to see some other stuff, but definitely for me, the New Holland was my highlight. So we hung around there for a while. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you on the next one.